Welcome to Audio Underground. I'm blckjcksn. After last week's record-breaking fan favorite episode, I am feeling fired up, folks, and as always, we're just going to keep aiming for the stars here at Audio Underground. We've got 4 acts on this episode, and they're all heavy hitters. First up, Liou, a brother and sister team from the Netherlands, who sound like they came straight out of the womb holding vintage guitars and fully formed stage presence. No awkward middle school garage band phase. They skipped right to being rock stars. Holy cow. Then we've got Writ3rs Block, a husband and wife duo now based out of Nashville, Blaine and Zoe, who bring a funky groove that's impossible not to move with. It's sharp, soulful, and it's going to stick with you, just a warning. Next up is Jarebear, one of my favorite people to follow online. This guy can move and he can rhyme. I try to copy his dance routines, but my dog back here thinks I'm having a medical episode. Just can't do it. Maybe someday I'll get there. Probably not, but maybe. I'm going to keep trying, just not going to post it online, that's for sure. And rounding out the lineup, Indigo Syndicate, also out of Nashville. They've got brand new music that really shows their growth as a band, and I couldn't be more excited to feature them this week. 4 acts, 11 songs, 1 interview, and the best indie music show on the planet. Let's make some underground noise. Up first is Liou. That's Lou and Liv from the Netherlands, a duo that somehow skipped the awkward learning curve and went straight to being rock stars. This band is driven by 17-year-old Liou and his 12-year-old sister Liv, short for Olivia. They've been writing their own songs and performing towering covers since 2023. Even while Liou dives into his formal music studies, and Liv, she's 12 years old, she just wants to have fun, right? Their style, imagine blues-tinged riffs with the legendary grit of Jimi Hendrix, the storytelling of Tom Waits, the modern edge of Billie Eilish, and that extra spark from their biggest inspiration, the UK's The Big Push, fronted by Ren Gill. Their busking sessions are full of energy and no apology, and they brought that fire to this year's Cheeker Jazz Festival in Maastricht, the Netherlands. Liou and Liv intend to stay fiercely independent, carve their own path, and keep developing at their own pace, which, in this case, apparently means seriously fast. So lean in, because Liou is about to remind you what raw sibling synergy and rockstar ambition sound like. Let's go.
They always say what I'm supposed to be, but I'm already someone. Oh, I'm already someone. They always say what I'm supposed to be, but I'm already someone. Oh, I'm already someone. Sound, sound. chaotic fireflies still glow. Take me to a place where the chaotic fireflies still crawl. I would stay there for a while. I would stay there for a while. I would stay a little longer than a while. Take me away to a world where the crickets whisper loudly. Take me away to a place where the wild donkeys sing. Take me to a place where the giant monkeys swing like they won. I would stay there for a while. I would stay there for a while. I would stay a little longer than a while. Take me to a place where the chaotic fireflies still glow. Take me to a place where the chaotic fireflies still crawl. I would stay there for a while. I would stay there for a while. I would stay a little longer than a while.
That was Some People, followed by Chaotic Fireflies from Liou. And if you don't know already, that soulful voice you just heard belongs to Liv. She's only 12 years old. 12. Let that sink in for a second. And the guitarist, her brother Liou, 17. Wow, that's something you just don't teach. Something about that tone of Liv, the raw, expressive, completely unforced sound. It's like she's carrying decades of stories instead of, middle school homework. And that guitar, yeah, seriously, you just don't teach that stuff. Liou is the kind of act you start following now because they're going to be huge. I swear to God. They're writing, playing, and performing with such heart and soul beyond their years. They're only going up from here. Go find them and follow them. Share their music. Remember the name Liou, because this is what the future of independent music sounds like. Right here on Audio Underground on Sonic Scale Radio. Next up is another duo. Writ3rs Block is the psychedelic brainchild of wife and husband team Zoe and Blaine. They must like being hard to find like me, because when you're looking for them on the socials or streaming sites, they've swapped out the E in Writers for a 3, so make sure you get that right. These two are fantastic. They're now based in Nashville after starting out in Atlanta, then moving up through Columbia, South Carolina, where they really invested in the local music scene in the community. More on that later. The time was right for them to put their feet in the grass, as Blaine said, in Nashville, Tennessee. Excellent move, you guys. Also, by the way, you should absolutely connect with Indigo Syndicate while you're there. You're going to hear them later in this show. They are fantastic. Man, a bill with you guys together, I would drive to Nashville overnight right now to go see that. Blaine tells me they carry a soundscape that feels like a form of hospitality with a style that sparks the imagination. They don't create with the intention of staying inside any one genre, but if you had to pin it down, their palette blends the bounce of the Black Eyed Peas, the creativity of Outkast, and the modern soul of Ray. I mentioned earlier that they were deeply involved in their community back in Columbia. and they've brought that same spirit to Nashville, building real-world connections through creative collaborations and free concerts. Who doesn't like free concerts? And that's the part that really resonates with me, because that's exactly what I'm trying to build here at Audio Underground on Sonic Scout Radio. A community of independent musicians and indie music lovers, one that grows together, supports one another, and keeps this whole ecosystem alive. We all need music. I can't imagine a life without it, and I'm sure you can't either. But we also need to support the artists creating it. Streaming is great, and sure, artists love seeing those numbers climb, but we all know Spotify isn't exactly paying them what they deserve. Pretty much every other streaming platform does a little bit better, but Spotify's still the big one right now, right? So as indie music fans, we can take it a step further. Follow these artists, engage with them, stream their songs, yes, but also buy their music, pick up their merch, go to their shows if you're nearby. And if you hear a band on Audio Underground that really clicks with you, consider sponsoring a future feature for them through my page at ko-fi.com. That's coffee.com. ko-fi.com/Audio Underground. You can sponsor a band through there. You might not know the names of the artists that I feature each week, and you probably will never know all of them because I dig and dig every week and try to bring new artists, but I love bringing back artists for a second and third go around, and even more as we go, right? We're a young show. Bringing these artists back is what builds this community. And if we build it the right way, we can create a true Audio Underground family, a space where artists feel excited to share their work and connect directly with fans in ways that weren't possible before. Social media can be a lot, sometimes too much, but if we focus on the music and the art that moves us, we can carve out our own little corner of sonic heaven, free from the noise, free from the algorithms. Let's keep that in mind as we roll into 3 songs by Writ3rs Block: Ain't Got Time, Never Been a Problem, and Hot Damn, right here on Audio Underground on Sonic Scout Radio.
Let it all go if you want to. You ain't gotta hold on to it. You can shimmy on through it. I mean, what else is you gonna do other than dance to it? Now let me see your hands do it. It could all change, so any old day could be the end to it. Better make the good times and make a couple friends through it.
Fire in my veins, sweat runs down my face. My blood is riding on the waves. I bid farewell the day. Why not come and lean a little closer? Think I'd like to try and get to know you. When you saw me, it was magic. No, I'll make you wanna have it. Why don't you just come on over? Interstellar cosmic love.
I ain't got time for boo-boo,
So keep it on my face.
I ain't got time for yo-yo.
So keep it out the way.
Just keep dancing, baby. I like the way you move. I like the way that you live your life. It's like you ain't got nothing to prove, and that's true. See, I'm on the same thing, just a different wavelength, buzzing with you.
Oh yeah.
And looking for a main squeeze, not just a daydream or something to do. I ain't got time for boo-boo.
So keep it on my face.
I ain't got time for yo-yo.
So keep it out the way.
Ain't got time for boo. I ain't got time
So
for boo.
keep it on my
I ain't got
face.
time for boo. I ain't got time for boo. I ain't got time for boo. I ain't got time
So
for boo.
keep it out the
like it when it's all on me, see, it's never been a problem. Ain't a lesson in this world come cheap, either fall, you learn how to solve. Kinda like it when it's all on me, see, it's never been a problem. Ain't a lesson in this world come cheap, either fall, you learn how to solve. It's a lot of bullshit that they saying, I don't even wanna hear it. Wake up in the morning and I'm feeling like the sun is how it shines. See the truth when I look into the mirror. I got everything that I want, I got everything that I need. I got everything but the time of day to get the folks that just don't believe. I got everything that I want, I got everything that I need. I got everything but the time of day to get the folks that just don't believe.
If you talk and live it, don't play no games, I ain't with it. If you talk and live it, don't play no games, I ain't with it. Walking down the avenue, not worried about my pace. Every step I take, I flow, I got that steady grace. Wanna know my name, wanna come say hey. When I look into the mirror, I feel the same way.
Kinda like it when it's all on me, see, it's never been a problem. Ain't a lesson in this world come cheap, either fall, you learn how to solve. Kinda like it when it's all on me, see, it's never been a problem. Ain't a lesson in this world come cheap, either fall, you learn how to solve.
If you talk and live it, don't play no games, I ain't with it. If you talk and live it, don't play no games, I ain't with it.
I don't need possibilities, I don't need maybes. All I need is my confidence, so I'ma talk my shit till they pay me. And you might be fond of me, or you might just hate me. Either way it go, ain't none of my business, I'm living for the maker. It's all on me, see, it's never been a problem. Ain't a lesson in this world come cheap, either fall, you learn how to solve. Kinda like it when it's all on me, see, it's never been a problem. Ain't a lesson in this world come cheap, either fall, you learn how to solve. Hey, so, let's do it. This that down south stuntin', I'm bumping it down the road. Got me spending all my money like bump it, I get some more. It's been a long time coming, I know that it's getting close. Let me tell you a little something, ain't nothing within this globe that can stop me from collecting what's ours and what we owe. See you beefing with the star, yo, that's trying to me, I'll explode. They keep saying I'm the ain't seen a big enough commode. Used to go to sleep to shots, now it's shots of me this involved. I got homies, keep it chill, got homies that's trained to go. See you around with blame, they do something I can't condone. I really can't take the blame, that's a lane you don't wanna toe. And the ain't AAA, nah, I'm in the A with the pros. Chipper Jones with the hits, standing brave on my own. Atlanta made me who I am, Carolina gave me my soul. A lot of weight that's in my hands, it's like I'm playing with gold. They hit it like God, I hear the like God flow.
Just wait. my destiny.
Hot damn, 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 I am hot damn, hot damn, hot damn, hot damn, hot damn, hot damn, hot damn.
That was Writ3rs Block. Remember, with a 3 instead of an E in the word writers, with Ain't Got Time, Never Been a Problem, and Hot Damn. Follow them on TikTok and Instagram at Writ3rs Block Music. I did try to line up an interview for this week's show with them, but we only had a week to work with and our schedules just couldn't sync up still. I think they have an amazing story to tell, so I will keep working on that. Hopefully we'll get a chance to sit down with Blaine and Zoe soon. That actually brings me to something that I wanted to share with you all, because I do have another way that I can hopefully get these guys on an interview. I co-host a brand new podcast with a couple of other Sonic Scout presenters, Suki Blaze from the Whiskey Rebellion Happy Hour and Bill from the Broken Amp. Together we host Rebels and Rivals, where we talk about everything from music to sports to pop culture. We honestly have no idea what we're doing, but that's actually part of the fun. I promise you'll laugh at least a couple of times throughout the hour show. If not with us, definitely at us. You can check the Sonic Scout Radio website and broadcast schedule for more info, or find Rebels and Rivals on whatever platform you normally stream your podcasts on. Up next is our EP Drop segment, where we meet Jarebear, another returning artist here on Audio Underground. I had a chance to chat with Jarebear earlier. That's coming up next. All right, we're back on Audio Underground. We have Jarebear with us today. Thank you for joining us today, Jarebear.
Hey, thanks for having me, man. It's always a pleasure.
Absolutely. So you have a new EP that just dropped on Halloween. We're going to play the entire EP today. Tell us a little bit about that before we start getting into the songs here.
Yeah, so it's called Big Pretender. And the idea is just kind of based around kind of being this like mirror to other people, and that's really what the song Big Pretender is about, which is the second track, the title track, if you will. But at least that was my intended meaning behind it. People have said like imposter syndrome, things of that nature. It has a lot of different contexts that people can pull from it, which I think is really cool. It's a fun thing about art. But yeah, the whole EP is basically just like a collection of songs that I coincidentally themed in a spooky way. And they were all kind of ready around the same time. So I was like, you know what? Might as well just throw it all into one little collection and just pop it out on Halloween.
Perfect. I was actually going to ask you about that, if the Halloween release date was intentional. Definitely sounds like it was. And actually, once I saw the names of the songs, I kind of figured. Yeah. Ghost.
Yeah.
Poison Shells. Yeah. Zombie. How long did you work on this album? Like, how long were you said you had a song that was written since 2019. Is that a song that's on this album?
Yeah, that song's Poison Chalice, and I actually had that song made and produced myself with a different group I was in back in 2019. And all of the writing credits still fell back to me. I figured, I could still use it, and I figured I should use it for my own stuff. And it fit the themes of everything I was doing, so I thought, I'll just revive this one. So yeah, that's track, what is that, 4? Poison Chalice, or no?
Yeah, it looks like
4.
Track number
4. But
awesome. Yeah. We'll definitely get to that. But you had a collaboration on here too. We'll get to that. Let's just get right into the music, hey? We are going to start out with the intro, and then we're going to go right into Big Pretender. We've played Big Pretender on Audio Underground once before. That was just a couple of weeks ago. And yeah, we loved it. That was a big hit. We're going to get to that again. Then we'll come back and we'll talk a little bit about Evil Eye. That's the next song on the EP that we're going to play right here on Audio Underground on Sonic Scout Radio.
really only comes. Oh shit. I had a big, I don't know, but you gotta get here. It's closing in on my... Whoa. Hey. Stay back, okay? Ah!
I'm a big pretender, a means to an ender. I return your sender. I'm a real backbender limbo, and I feel so low, and I move so slowly. Tell me what's your fear? Do you feel like you're looking in a mirror?
I like it, yes, well, I love it. Oh, well, I hate it.
I'm above it.
I'm so dramatic, see through the static.
Get you to love me till
You're an addict.
so long, farewell. I know you're thinking right, but before you turn out the light, make sure you say goodnight. I'm a big pretender, a means to an ender. I return your sender. I'm a real backbender limbo, and I feel so low, and I move so slowly. Tell me what's your fear? Do you feel like you're looking in a mirror?
All the me's in the front.
Let me see you get nasty.
All the me's in the back. Just stay in the back, please. Now everybody shake, everybody shake.
Now everybody shake, everybody shake. And if you're looking for the exit, well, it's this way.
But you shouldn't really listen to what I say.
I'm a big pretender, a means to an ender. I return your sender. I'm a real backbender limbo, and I feel so low, and I move so slowly. Tell me what's your fear? Do you feel like you're looking in a mirror?
Everybody shake, everybody shake, everybody shake, everybody shake, everybody shake, everybody shake, everybody shake.
All right, that was Big Pretender. Jarebear, tell us a little bit about that one and how that's going to lead us right into Evil Eye here.
Yeah, so that song's like kind of the lead single, the title track for the whole project. And like I said before, really just a song about like mirroring personalities and sort of the effect that can have on someone and feeling like you're not really being yourself authentically 100% of the time. And that's definitely from experience, but I think we can all like say that we've done something like that before to impress somebody, or just like in day-to-day lives to avoid conflict and confrontation.
Next up, we're going to hear Evil Eye, and
Yep.
the description that came with this one is perhaps the most, and I'm going to quote this, perhaps the most sexually driven song I have to date. I think the guitar solo justifies the vocal energy I bring here, and I definitely need to hear more about this guitar solo and the sexually driven song thing we got going on here.
Yeah, so I mean, I tell no lies. That is pretty much exactly right on the money. People were saying like, yeah, on its own, like my vocals are like, that's a little like, almost offensive to the earbuds.
Sure. A little
but
suggestive.
Yeah, suggestive for sure. But they said once they heard the guitar solo, they were like, yeah, you're allowed.
That makes total sense now.
Yeah, and I took maybe the most amount of takes on a guitar solo I think I ever have for a song, just on this one alone. And my roommate actually would hear me essentially yelling in between takes, like trying to get it right. And he came upstairs, he was like worried, and I was like, I mean, I'm just recording a solo, and he was like, oh, I gotcha. Like
Right.
he's heard me do this a couple times before, but like it's, sometimes
Sure.
you just need to get that perfect take. and this was definitely one of those situations.
Without a doubt. Well, I love it. It shreds, man. It definitely perked me up as soon as I heard that kick in. I was like, oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, good job on that. That one's definitely very cool.
Appreciate it.
All right. Cool. Well, here is Evil Eye by Jarebear on Audio Underground.
You like a game, well I'm not above it. You're getting meaner and I kinda love it. It's not quite playful, it's something different. Show me your cards and I may go all in. It's like a play we've been casting. You're the lead role and I'm backstage, waiting for the moment to jump in. Turning the page, we can rearrange on another day. But we're here now, so why wait? Well, when you look at me with that evil eye, get the kind of feeling that can go all night. Even though your love sends a shiver down my spine. I want some more, won't you give me some? Well, I think I love you, I know I want you. So let's stop the talking and let's follow through. There's no control left, how could you hate it? No inhibitions, bodies vibrating. I feel you now, it's unfathomable. There's simply nothing that makes me feel so full. I'm in the sky, no, I'm out of my mind. I think my body's been look at me with that evil eye. Get the kind of feeling that can go all night. Even though your love sends a shiver down my spine. I want some more, won't you give me some?
That was Evil Eye. Wow, what a guitar solo, man. Love that, dude. Very cool. Tell us a little bit about what we're going to hear next. We're getting into Poison Chalice, and you kind of called this the meat of the EP. What do we got going on here?
Yeah, this is definitely one of the most upbeat songs I've produced under my own name. It's very like almost stadium arena rock, I would say. It's just energized the whole. I mean, it's like 2 minutes and 30 seconds with like just so much more energy than the time allows for almost.
Sure.
But yeah, that song always feels like it's just bursting and exploding, especially when I've been rehearsing for my EP release party, which I'm having over here in Baltimore. The performance aspect of that one is incredibly draining, and the fact that I'm doing it in the front end of my set is a choice. But
Sure.
yeah, it's that one's very energetic and has a lot of emotions in it. But yeah,
Sure.
that's it's definitely a rager, as the kids would call it.
I never thought you would have broken me. Typically it is the opposite. I need you to stop this shit. I cannot deposit this check for love, for your account is drained. It ain't the same inside of your brain. You're viewing me differently. You've started convincing me that life isn't all that. Now you wear some new hats I don't like. Ain't trying to control you. This ain't the old. You green and ain't gold. You got me like origami. Start to fold under pressure. You're pressing me into your mold. We bear the harshest weather like a goddamn tsunami. We made it look easy. You see what I mean? You don't care how I feel. You don't care how I feel. You don't care how I feel. And that's
That was Poison Chalice by Jarebear. Jarebear's still with us. Thank you so much again, Jarebear, for joining us today and walking us through all of these tracks. Really appreciate the insight. It's always fascinating to kind of get the inside scoop on these songs that we listen to on our daily soundtrack. We're getting into the final couple of songs here on the EP. This next one is called Zombie, and it features someone who you've collaborated with a bit before. Why don't you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, person I'm collaborating with on Zombie. It's named Juco2X, I guess, as he's got it labeled. I just call him Juco. I've always just known him as Juco, but he is a Florida-based rapper and artist. We have done countless songs together since, like, I want to say, like, we started really making music together in like 2019. So yeah, it's been a while. But yeah, he's a very talented individual, and I always love collaborating with him. I had him on my first EP, Why Not, a couple years ago, and I figured it would be good to run it back and bring him back for the next one. So yeah, it just happened like that.
Well, it definitely works out because I love this track. This is Zombie featuring Juco2X.
Cause you consume me, your power, it haunts me. I'm big, a zombie, and you left me hungry. Cause you consume me, your power, it haunts me. I'm big, a zombie, and you left me hungry. I don't wanna be a burden, but I'm certain that your love is not enough. I need your heart, I need your soul, why don't you come and go, my love?
I need your heart, I need your soul, I know you coming back. And I'll be lying if I said there was no strings attached. I'll be damned if you want your heart, I'm keeping that. And I'ma keep it on my body, ain't no way to snatch you, my lady. I've been thinking about you lately. How you always run around my baby. Drives me crazy. I say daily, I don't even think about you. All the ways you roll me, I'll let bygones be bygones. If I put this trigger on my head, then it's your theme song.
Cause you consume me, your power, it haunts me. I'm big, a zombie, and you left me hungry. Cause you consume me, your power, it haunts me. I'm big, a zombie, and you left me hungry. I don't wanna be a burden, but I'm certain that your love is not enough. I need your heart, I need your soul, why don't you come and go, my love? I can't feel my face anymore, babe. I can't even stay under the night swarm sun. I don't wanna cause you any more pain. I just wanna make sure I'm the only one.
That was Zombie featuring Juco 2X. That was a collaboration that Jarebear went back to from a few years back anyway to feature on this new EP. Next up is Ghost. This is the last track on the EP. Jarebear, tell us a little bit about Ghost, how appropriate it is here that it was released on Halloween as well.
Yeah. Ghost is a very, very emotionally driven track. It's definitely one of my I would say sadder songs that I've ever released. And the weird thing is I've had this beat for a couple years now. And I had it kind of intended for another artist that I like to work with, Anani, because it's kind of this like spacey R&B vibe, you know, kind of washed out synthy 808 drums. I remember listening to it when I was working on, even before I was working on the EP, and I thought like my voice would also sound pretty good on this. And so I talked to her about it, and I was like, hey, do you mind if I steal this from you? Like, do you have anything written on this that would make it like impossible for me to take it? And she was like, no, I just have a little demo that's barely gibberish. And I was like, ah, cool, then I'm taking this for sure. So it just kind of started from that, and it was one of those classic, like, wrote the song in a day, recorded it the same day, and it just all kind of flew out. So
this is Ghost by Jarebear. That was Ghost by Jarebear. That was the final song on his brand new EP that was just released on Halloween called Big Pretender. Jarebear, thank you so much for joining us, sharing a little bit of the insight into how that album was made. What's coming up next for Jarebear?
Yeah, thanks for having me again. It's just a pleasure being on here. I always love coming on your show.
Absolutely, anytime.
What's next for me? I don't know. I'm probably going to take a little bit of a break from the releasing side of things for a minute because I've had kind of a stacked year. I mean, I'm thinking about it. I've released about almost an album's worth of music just in 2025. So I'm probably just going to enjoy the holidays with my friends and family and just keep promoting my stuff on the low.
There you go. Now, I hope you're not going to take a break from the social media side of things because honestly, like your
absolutely not
dance videos, like they get me through the day, man. Like, I don't know. I've tried to.
I appreciate it.
I can't dance, man. You know, it's pretty embarrassing, but definitely digging what you got going on. Now, I do have a question though. Do you have one of those cool tripods that follows you, or is your roommate secretly recording these apparent solo dance parties?
No, I just have a standard tripod that I set up. It doesn't follow me or anything fancy. I just get myself up in the frame and I just do what I do.
I love it, man. Keep doing that. Yeah, I look forward to those for sure. I'm gonna keep liking and sharing them.
Sweet, I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Jarebear, thank you so much for joining us here on Audio Underground. We appreciate it. You're welcome here anytime. Thank you.
Thank you.
Follow Jarebear on TikTok and Instagram at Jarebear779. How cool of Jarebear to join us. I'm really starting to enjoy these interview sessions. I don't know, a little weird. I don't know exactly what I'm doing, but it's been a lot of fun. Tell me what you think. Shoot me an email at audiounderground@sonicscoutradio.com or hit me up on the studio line that also doubles as the WhatsApp line at 1-612-430-3557. This is our show. Let me know what you want. More interviews? Cool, let's do it. I love getting that kind of insight into the music. Less interviews, more music, whatever you want, man. This is all about you. We've got time for just one more. But before we roll into that one, I just want to say I absolutely love what's been happening with Audio Underground over the past few weeks. A lot of the artists featured early on are coming back, and that means so much. This was a brand new show just 3.5 months ago. And I still am, learning on the fly. You, the listeners, have been letting me know what works and what doesn't. The artists have been doing that too, and I appreciate it. I send out surveys to every artist featured on the show. If you've gotten one, please take the minute or less. Actually, I've gotten the analytics on it, and it takes like 50 some seconds to fill it out on average. So if you can do that, it really helps shape this space into something we can all appreciate and enjoy. Feedback is vital, and I appreciate all of it. Whether it's suggesting a change or letting me know you like something the way it is, every bit of it matters. Since we've got a couple of minutes left, I wanted to feature one more band that's really left an impression on me. Not only on me, actually, but on my kids and on an entire football program in Pequot Lakes, Minnesota. It's been really cool to watch. My son is the starting center of the Pequot Lakes Patriots football team. They made it to the section finals just this week for the second year in a row. They won it last year. This year they couldn't quite pull it out. But I couldn't be more proud of everything they've done for the last 4 or 5 years. It's just been a crazy fun ride. I've been driving all over the state watching these kids play football, and man, it just, the memories that I've made have been incredible. And when I reached out to Indigo Syndicate, they got back to me. They let me know they were from Fargo, which is a town not far from here. I kind of told them about how I introduced their music to this football team. The team added one of their songs to their playlist for the weight room. Just, a little bit of fun. Not a huge deal, but just kind of cool, right? So I told Indigo Syndicate about this, and they were kind enough to record an intro to their song with a special message for the Pequot Lakes football team. Unfortunately, Pequot Lakes couldn't quite pull it out against another school here in Minnesota, the Piers Pioneers. And Pequot Lakes will go down as section runner-ups in 2025. What a season, what a year, what a career for all of these kids. And, you know, Indigo Syndicate, thank you so much. You didn't have to do that. That was super cool. We appreciate that. I'm going to go ahead and play this song right now. This is Sick in Japan by Indigo Syndicate.
Lost my mind, lost my job. Got no one that I can call. Spend my time, lose my friends. One-way ticket to see the end. Now I'm sick in Japan. In Japan. Languages that I don't speak, faces that don't look like me. Simple money, simple men won't save me. I got no plan, and I'm sick in Japan. Sick in Japan. Take me back, I'll change my ways. New me living with old mistakes. Break my teeth, steal my breath. Kill my hope, but don't kill me yet. Well, I'm sick in Japan. Sick in Japan. Lately I've been sick of feeling the same. I feel the earth shatter shaking from tremors in my brain. I hear the wind whispering, it sounds like my name. I'll never make it out alive if I don't finish the game. But I'm sick in Japan. No, I'm sick in Japan. I'm sick in Japan.
What a track there by Indigo Syndicate. I want to personally thank Sam and the band for everything they've contributed to Audio Underground. This is your space, guys. You're welcome here anytime, and I mean that. And to everyone listening, if you connect with something you hear here on Audio Underground, anything, support it. Simply making us part of your routine is amazing. Seriously, I love that. But any financial support is what truly keeps it going. Believe me, I know there are a million options out there. Internet radio is still the Wild West, and it's not changing anytime soon. I'm just looking to settle a little corner of it, a respectful, creative, and fun community where shared ideas matter and your input keeps it all working. Thank you for joining us, and I genuinely appreciate you. Make sure your neighbors are good, okay? Peace.